Hello and welcome back to Larp School. This is episode 2 of the combat training. I did mention in the last episode this is a mix mainly from my reenactment history that I've got. So this is very much reenactment style. However, you can make it look so good in Larp with a few little tweaks which I will show you later on in the course. So without any further ado, after the footwork, now we get into the fun stuff of the hitty things. So today we'll be learning something called the 5s. However, for LARP systems this could be the 4s, depending on what the rules are within the LARP system you're going into. So the 5s, very basic. If you just stand back slightly, the 5s are very basic. You've got head, you've got arm, leg and leg if the sword wasn't in the way. So that's the 5s. Obviously in some LARP systems you may not be allowed the headshots. However, it's good to learn to defend against these and also attack safely if need be and if it's allowed. So sometimes you do get people going for a headshot when they're not supposed to. But if you know how to defend against it, it's always handy. And I've been trained with steel swords, so this is so much nicer getting hit in the head with a foam sword. So what I want you to do is, if you could hit me in the head, both arms and then both legs, as slow as you want. It's mainly getting the accuracy. So for the arms, you're aiming between the elbow and the shoulder, so you want to hit that nice middle part. And for the legs, you're aiming between the hips and the knees, so you're again aiming for the nice fleshy part of the body there. I'll also be showing you how to defend these slowly. So it will give you a quick idea how to defend, but I will teach the defending part of things later on in this video, or maybe the next one, which would be defending against the 5s. So are you ready? Ready?
Yeah.
So it'd be head, arm, leg, leg. So it'd be head, yep. Arm, perfect levelling there. Again, good. Maybe a little bit too high, but that's fine. That's what practice is for. Leg, yep, and leg. Cool. And just keep going with it. So keep practicing. And if you want to speed up a little bit, you can. But it's not about speed. At first, this is just about practice. So you want to make sure that you're comfortable with the shots. And while somebody's trying to be a bit of a niddy-noo-noo and throw me out, I'm still defending them even while I'm not looking. So, but this is it's just getting used to hitting and being comfortable with the things. Obviously, when you get into LARP, you'll want to make it look a lot bigger, a lot faster, but not actually even touch.
Ow.
Apart from then, but that's fine. So, if you keep going this time, I'm not even going to defend. So you're going to actually hit the body. It's fine. No, seriously, my head's not made of anything. There's nothing important in there. But it's just literally getting used to actually hitting the body and learning how to put some force in. So that one was a little bit low, that hit my knee. But that's fine. But it's just about learning to sort of not hit too hard, because you do want to pull your blows when you're in a LARP system. You don't want to hit too hard. You will bruise people. Even though it may seem that these are nice, rubbery and soft, keep going. These can cause damage, so it's a case of learning to pull. So what I want you to do now is not go for the head, so it's just going to be the arms and the legs, and I want you to make it look like there's a lot of weight, a lot of speed, but then pulling the blow. Now when pulling the blow, what a lot of people do when they are fighting is when they're fighting they go down and then they use the wrist for the last part. Now if your wrist's like that, you're going to end up damaging your wrist. So you want to make sure your wrist is straight at all times when doing the hits. And that also stops the extra little bit of flick as well, which is really the main thing that causes the damage. Is when you flick in, you then lose control of the sword. You can pull your arm back, but because your wrist is askew, you're not going to be able to control the sword as much. So I want you to really go for it, really proper go, but pull back the blow. So it doesn't matter even if you don't hit me. So even if you just come to here but make it look really big and strong. Man up. The ultimate warrior. Sorry. Go for it. Go for it. Seriously. I've taken hits from stills. No, that's fine. That was a soft hit. Yeah. Yeah. Good. That was harder, but that's still safe. You know, I felt it, but it's not going to hurt me. It's not going to leave any lasting injury. So keep going with that. You're not going to bruise me, so it's fine. So that one was good. That one was good. That was perfect. Yep. No, that's fine. No, that one. So that last one, she hit me right there, which, you know, is fine because that is the leg. You didn't actually hit the hip. My hip's up here, so that's why we sort of aim. Really, you are aiming for like the calf and stuff, the parts of the body that can take the extra hits. So keep going, keep practicing. And this is something you want to do. So if you've got, maybe it's just a post in your garden, or maybe you've got something that's long but quite soft in your house, you really sort of want to just get used to hitting the sweet spots. You don't want to sort of just be doing it like that, because you're not going to know relative to a body. So it's all about muscle memory. The more you do it, the easier it does get. So it may seem hard at first, but don't give up, because once you've got these 4 basic moves learned, that's when you can start doing some really cool stuff. So one more time. I'm going to block these ones. Okay. And if you notice in that, keep doing it. That one was way too high. But if you notice how she's fighting, now I'm blocking, she's actually putting force into it now. Just keep going, no, it's fine. And she's aiming a lot higher. She's aiming for more the sword rather than my body.
I'm trying.
I know, no, that's fine. So that's something you don't want to get. That's a bad habit. If there's a weapon in the way, you tend to want to hit harder, and that's just only going to damage the weapon in the long run. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd say go into every shot as if you were about to hit somebody, so that if the person's block moves, then you're not going to go in with the full force and hurt them. It's very much a case of disciplining yourself with your weapon and making sure that after a long time and a lot of practice, that you can use the weapon safely and in a way that isn't going to harm others. And that's why we're here, to give you tips and tricks onto how to become a better fighter and to start from scratch for those of you who've never done it before. I think we're going to call that a wrap. So a little bit of homework for you guys now in Larp school. Keep practicing the 4s. Practice the 5s if need be. Next time we'll learn how to defend against them effectively and properly. So until then, take care and goodbye for now.